Hello everybody, my name is Crys'Dawna. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you're not new here, welcome back friends and family. I did something a little bit different in this video, only because I was trying to look for home decor stuff and I wanted some lamps, and when I started doing research, I was like, this is insane. So I really like the look of these lamps right here from Pottery Barn, but each one is super expensive. And so I was like, how can I do this? The other day I went to Goodwill and I just so happened to find two of these little lamps right here. And I decided, you know what? The piece that I just did is kind of a stone look. Let's see if it works for these ones. And so now I have this brand new lamp. It's got a really nice stone finish, and I'll get close for you. And then I also have another one, hold on. So I also have this one, which is, I did both of these. So this one and the other one, and I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. The lamp shades that I got were on sale at the Walmarts for $15. So each lamp cost me $10. The lampshades were $15, so that's $30 per thing, $60. And then if you add maybe like $10 or $15 for supplies, you have $75 for these, and they go for like 300 some odd bucks per lamp. So if you guys want to see how I did that, stay here. As you can see, here are the tags, $10 for the pink one, $10 for the blue one. And I went ahead and I added some Woodie Bend moldings on here first. It's important to use the right glue, so I am using Titebond Quick and Thick, so that way it's for multiple surfaces and it will stick to the glass with the Woodie Bend. And I heat up, so you heat up this Woodie Bend molding and it'll be flexible. And so that's what I'm doing, is putting it around both of these, because one of the Pottery Barn ones had the little raised areas like the around it. It kind of looks like rope around it. And so that's what I'm using for this. You don't have to do this if you want to just do the finish on something. You don't have to use these, but I thought it would be a nice added touch. You can also do it where it is laying down, whichever is easiest for you. Both ways work really well. I do want you to see how there is glue coming out from underneath. Usually it dries clear, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna do this. Do not worry about the excess glue. And then once it's all dry, you're going to take a utility knife and you're gonna clean it up with the utility knife. It cleans up really easily, and that way you have nice clean lines and you don't have that glue on there once you go over it with your primer and paint. One thing I forgot to say is that I clean this glass with rubbing alcohol to get any of the oils and things off. And once I've done the Woodie bend, I'm gonna go in with this Paint Couture primer. It's an adhesion primer. You're going to do the first coat and then you're gonna allow it to dry for an hour and then you can put on a second coat. I allowed it to sit overnight just because from my experience, I wanted it to be fully dry and start curing and adhering to the surface before I went in with any kind of paint. Once they are fully dry, I am going to go in with some texture. So I am using the color Tuxedo. This is an I Love Hue color and it's through Jill's Creations line. I'm going to put some in my mixing bowl and I'm going to add some of the Hue's Got Grit, which is a texture additive. Mix it up, have it be about a brownie-like batter consistency, and I'm going to stipple it all over the piece. I'm going to do one coat, then I'm going to allow it to dry, and then I'm going to do a second coat. And once I am done with my second coat, I'm going to immediately put some loose powder on it, which you'll see here in a second. Here I am stippling the second coat on here, and with the wet paint, I am going to go ahead and sprinkle some of that Hue's Got Grit on there, and that way it sticks to the wet paint. And then once I have put that all over the piece, I'm going to sit it upright and I'm going to mist it all over to kind of help that powder set even more. And then I'm going to allow it to sit for a few hours and completely dry before we go in and start doing our faux stone texture. Once the powder's dry, we are going to go in with our first color, and it is Silk Stone by I Love Hue. So what you're going to want is kind of a grayish color if you're not using I Love Hue, and you're going to stipple this all over. But you're not going to do full coverage. You're going to allow some of that tuxedo to show, so that way it's kind of spotty looking. Now, this texture additive that we put on here is not only going to add a little bit more texture, but it's going to act as a resist a little bit later on when I show you the next part. And then what we're going to do is go in with I Love Hue's Backroads, which is a medium gray, and you're going to stipple that as well. And you're going to toggle between the two colors until it really looks like a stone finish. While it's still damp, you are going to take a paper towel and you're going to take your mister bottle and you're going to lay it on its back and you're going to put water on there. And then you're going to take a paper towel and you're going to rub it over the area and almost peel it off. What this does is it allows some of those areas that we put down with that texture additive to pull up and expose that tuxedo underneath. So if you look at the top left under that little rope trim, you can see how it's pulling back and we're seeing the dark underneath there. Once I am done doing it on the entire piece, I wait for it to completely dry and then I seal it with the Paint Couture matte sealer, and this is what it looks like. Pretty easy peasy. I love it and I hope you guys enjoy it too.